Well, good day, friends. Awfully nice to be with you again, and today we have a quick look at something which I bought more or less a month ago. Second head, not entirely untouched, as you will see in a minute, but still in a very good condition, and I will do a little kit review if you like. So this kit came out in 1995. I don't believe it's officially available anymore. I'm sure you will find kits on eBay and other platforms and get hold of it if you like it. I like it. I like the 70 Boss. I like it that it only has a 302 engine, which I wiggled up and put 4 bearings in and different headers, and even adapted the cooling sequence and the channels and everything just to be able to kick in the same ballpark than the Camaro. You can see it's very nicely done. It's a Monogram kit, a real Monogram kit, not a Rebel Monogram. Quick look at the box here. It's just a normal box everywhere on there. Here you can have a look what they think the engine should look like. Here the look from the back with the louvers on the back windows. That's just so 70s, isn't it? I like it. I think that's rather cool. It's a skill level 2 model, which obviously means it doesn't have thousands of parts. Actually, to be quite honest, I'm not quite sure how many parts it has. It doesn't say on the packet. What it does say on the packet, and I love to see this, is that Goodyear and winged foot design are trademarks by Goodyear Tire Rubber Company and are reproduced by permission to Revell Monogram Inc. You know what it means? Yeah, you know what it means. Let me show you what it means if you don't. It means that these tires over here, which unfortunately have already been done, but anyway, these tires over here are branded, and that is fantastic. I love branded tires. This is really something I'm missing with the more modern kits. There are no branded tires in the Revell Monogram range. The AMT still does it, which I'm very grateful for. But yeah, that's wonderful. I was very excited to see that, and the tires actually look pretty good. They have a tread which is not bad at all. Here you go. You can have a good look. Actually looks very, very nice. I love those tires. All the kits were not always better, but they certainly on occasions made very, very nice tires. Let's have a look at the decals quickly. There you go. It's mostly the stripes. They still do look in decent enough condition, so I hope I will be able to use them. Well, if I can't use them, then obviously I have to make a different plan or get aftermarket ones. But here they are. Doesn't look too bad. And while we have this bag open, let's have a quick look at the glass. Here you are. Still looks very nice. Nearly no scratches. Here the glass for the front part, and obviously in that era they still had the solid glass all over, which, mind you, is not the worst thing to have, because it means that gluing it in might be a little bit easier, especially for beginners like me. Well, here you are. Let's put that back where it belongs. Let's have a quick look at the instruction booklet. And I mean a quick look, that's what it is in those days. No long stories. Here we go. You have a brief history, and then in English and French just the normal stuff. And these are the explosion drawings. Here we go. You can see 2 different engines. You can do the racing engine or the street engine. I'll probably go to do the street engine. You can do the interior. There you go. See, this one is once again in yellow. I will not do it in yellow. I'm busy doing the Firebird in yellow, the Superbird in yellow, and geez, that yellow paint is certainly unlucky. Right, here you go. And that's it. That's the whole story. It has a color chart. That's about and explosion drawings, and that's about it. And you know what? We don't need more. You can see it's slightly yellow already, which is fine with me. What I normally do, and I think that's a good tip for everybody, just when you get instructions like this, maybe even every instruction, but especially those who have a bit of a yellow tint to them already, scan them into your computer, so you can print them again if you need them. Right, then let's have a look at the parts. There are actually quite a few of those around, part trees. Here we go. I'm actually looking with you at for the first time, and you see it is a model which came out in the 80s, and you can see there's quite a bit of flesh there, and obviously the famous shutters for the back window right over there. There are the seats. So look on the other side. So that's just the back side of the seats, and there are the exhaust, which is extra. And not molded into the frame, which I like very much. As I said, quite a bit of clearing work to do, but that's fine. If you hear some moaning in the background, that is Bacardi, which is my kitty cat, just jumped on my lap. Here we go. There you have some more parts of the engine parts. There you can see the hood. There's the hood right over there. As I said, quite a bit of flesh on there as well. Everything is molded in yellow, by the way. So there they are, and you can see the front part of the engine. Yeah, there is flesh on it, but it's not unmanageable. We'll be fine. Then the next tree I have is over here. Oh God, you just get your backside out of the camera. Here you go. So that's the front spoiler, front part. Very, very nice. Radiator. Then for the alternative engine, here you go. You have the parts over here. Steering wheel. Oh, you've got to love those 70s steering wheels. I still love a thin steering wheel. I don't like the thick one. Here, suspension parts. Quite a few of those, I might add. Battery. Here we go. There's the air cleaner. More suspension parts over here. So yeah, that looks pretty cool. And then last but not least, as far as the trees are concerned, here's the front part. This is where the glass came in, which I just showed you. Spoiler. Front spoiler, back spoiler. There are the seats. They're actually not badly detailed at all for the period. And then we have engine halves over here. And then let's have a look at the dashboard. I'm always a fan of a good, nice dashboard. As you saw, there are no dashboard decals. So that will be quite something to detail that up. Anyway, here it is. Then we have the hood. Right over here, not too fancy molding. Here you go. There you can cut out the part for the blower. Give you that opportunity, which is very nice. There you go. Then let's have a look at the bottom frame. As you can see, some of the no, it's actually all molded in. So you can see the previous owner obviously wanted to put some wider tires in there. Well, luckily he didn't. So I can still use it as is, which is great. It's nicely detailed enough. I always prefer to do the front suspension myself, but here it is molded in. There we go. Then let's have a look at the inside pan. You can see the back seat is in. I also don't like that too much. It's much easier to detail when they're out. Pedals are molded in. Sorry about that. Pedals are molded in. And you see there's the console. And the injector pin marks are lovely under the seats. Well done. Love that. All right. Then let me get to the hull itself. The body. Here she goes. So that actually doesn't look too bad. The door handles are part of the whole body. Here we go. So are the wipers. Personally, I'm not a huge fan of that, but it is as it is, and we will make the best of it. There is a bit of fleshing here, as there always is, because the sides get obviously molded onto the center part. This part obviously becomes black, and I'll probably will do it in red, I would think. Or I also have a lovely silver color. Let me show you, which I was having a look at earlier. Here you go. It's a silver metallic color which I picked up very, very cheap, and I love this color. That's just it. It's just one. just spray painted on and to have a look what the color looks like. And it might actually look quite nice in that color together with the black decals. Tell me what you think. Think if that is a good idea. And here we go, looking inside, you'll see quite a bit of injector pin marks. You also see that the inside of the roof is not really molded. Don't think that was Usus in the mid-90s. And here we go. So all in all, I think this is a very nice model. I like it a lot. I thought for 200 bucks, or for you guys in the US, $14.50. As far as South Africa is concerned, this was quite a decent price. It was really good. We normally pay quite a bit. Just to give you an idea, I paid 550 Rand, which then would be, what, about $35 for the olds, and that is, you know, going prices. So 200 bucks was a bargain for us, and even so, the guys had it open already. It still is totally complete, and I appreciate that, and I think it's it's a nice model. I like normally cars only up to the mid-60s, but I will make an exception for the Mustang. I mean, the Mustang started in 64, I believe. So also this is the 70, it's the boss. It's a very, very nice 302 engine, modsed up and nice and powerful. So I guess one could make a really nice car out of this. Well, thanks very much for watching. Here you have the review for the 302 Boss, and if you see it on eBay or somewhere else where you can buy it, I think it's worth the $15 I paid for it. Thanks very much for watching, and you guys have yourself a wonderful evening. Cheers.